Graduates, it's hard to believe that the last time we gathered here was March 16th. We have truly missed you and all the other students at Massac County High School. We would have loved to have had a traditional graduation ceremony to celebrate all your accomplishments. But due to the circumstances, we had to come up with the best way we thought to honor you. It was great to see you over the 3 days that we had this ceremony. An unintended positive was the individual time we got to spend with you and your guests. And to the parents, family members, and guests of those graduates, we appreciate your understanding and we appreciate all the kind comments that you have sent our way. We hope that you enjoy this presentation of the 2020 Massac County High School graduation. Good evening. I'm Parker Windhorst, principal at Massac County High School. It's my honor to welcome you to our 39th annual commencement ceremony. One announcement before we begin. If you notice an error in the program, please contact the office on Monday and we will get you a corrected program. And now I am proud to invite Senior Class President Dylan Chambers to the podium to address his fellow graduates.
Good evening. I would first like to say that I did not picture this day happening once I got the news that schools would have their last day on March 16th. For some, the reaction may have been a big yay, or finally I can get away from school. But as for me, I thought, man, I still have a lot of work to do before I leave this building. If you do not know who I am, my name is Dylan Chambers. I'm the 2020 Senior Class President, Student Council President, and the unforgettable volleyball manager, and the leader of the by far best student section in Southern Illinois since the year 2013. During my final walk in the halls with my friends, one of them asked me on how I thought this could possibly be my last day of high school. It took a minute for me to actually register that this was the last day, and wow, it finally hit me. My 4 years here were over, and there was still so much left to do. With all else said, today, May 15th, is a day that will forever live in our minds. I will forever remember the class of 2020 by the way we set the tone for many things, one of those being discipline. Now, I'm not going to lie, as incoming freshmen, we were some bad kids. It took time and devotion from our teachers to develop us into the successful adults that we are now. We created more positive energy than negative drama. We were rewarded by this by having a celebration day that has not happened in many years. We showed that big things can happen when you act correctly. Athletics were a huge part this year, and we proved that Massac County had what it took. The volleyball team made history by being the very first team to advance to the Sweet 16 this year. Another sport that had a memorable year was the boys basketball team, from Coach Hossman surpassing 750 wins to the seniors putting in work this season to help win games and tournaments. This year will always be one for the books. Something that does not get the attention that it deserves is the spring sports season. This year it was lost due to the COVID-19 pandemic. My heart goes out to the seniors that did not get their last this season. There's always next year. When it comes to your last hit, your last pitch, your last time making a goal, or your last time coming out of blocks, things were planned that we don't get to see now. It's heartbreaking that your junior year was your last year and you did not even realize it. To the families affected by this horrible virus, my prayers are with you, and I'm hoping that we can get through this together. We've had some amazing memories during our 4 years here at MCHS. One was witnessing the football team win the homecoming game against Harrisburg. I will always remember my adventurous 5th hour yearbook class, working extremely hard each and every day with Madison, Natalie, and Sky. Another thing that should be cherished forever is the lifelong friendships that we've made here with each other. Friendships like these do not come often, but over the past 4 years, I've had the privilege of being blessed with some of the realest guys I know I can always count on. Sitting and having lunch with each and every one of you was always a joy. From raising my hand to get Mr. Kendall's attention, to Miss Ailey coming by to ask Chris if he had his fast food done, and him checking his backpack, there was always a laugh to be had and great memories to be made. To the teachers and faculty, thank you all for your hard work and consistent encouragement and effort towards me and my class. Without you, there is no way students can rise and be successful. If we've had your class or just said hey through passing in the hall, we appreciate each and every one of you. We cannot say thank you enough. Also, thank you especially to the office staff and the teacher aides for your hard work that might not ever be noticed enough. To the cooks, thank you for doing the hard work that you do each and every day with a smile. To Coach Miller, you've had big hopes for me, and I'm truly thankful for all the opportunities you have provided. You've helped me into the student, leader, and coach I am before you tonight. To another Miller, Mr. Roger Miller, the auto mechanics teacher. Who knew that taking a class about cars would end up being more than cars? Mr. Miller retiring this year, I feel really lucky about having him as my teacher. A few more thank yous towards people that have touched my life in too many ways to explain. First off will be to God for always being by my side to help me guide me down the right path. My amazing parents for providing for me the best of everything, raising me right and preparing me to the person I am before you tonight. The MCHS staff for your consistent positivity towards us students and showing that anything that we do within the school is noticed and always helpful. Mr. Windhorst for giving the best advice and proving that other people deserve a second chance when they mess up. Mr. Hayes for being the best superintendent for Massac Unit 1. The guidance office for your endless help preparing us to be college-bound, and the weekly, sometimes daily, meetings preparing us for life. Julie Jo, Maxine, Clarence, and Melanie for considering me as family and all your help during times of need. As I conclude to my class, good luck in the things that you will encounter as college students, military, and life workers. I'm confident that you will do great things that you set your mind to do. Prove others wrong and continue to know that you were noticed by not only the community, but by now, the class of 2020 will forever be remembered from the rest of the world as well. Thank you for voting me into your class president. I surely do not deserve this title. Thank you for your faith in me. We together have made a memorable 4 years. Standing before you here in Massac County High School, live as president, signing off one last time. I'm Dylan Chambers. I love you 3000.
Thank you, Mr. President. Next, I would like to recognize the members of the Massac Unit 1 School Board and Administration who continue to work very hard to ensure students receive a high-quality education here at Massac County High School. They are School Board Member Jeff Bruger, School Board Vice President Don Cook, School Board Member Jennifer Larison, Massac County Unit 1 Superintendent Jason Hayes, Massac County High School Assistant Principal Justin Kendall, School Board President Mark Souders, School Board Member Kathy Rushing, School Board Member Larry Summer, and School Board Member Babette Steele. I would also like to acknowledge the dedicated staff members of Massac County High School. Each and every one of them worked very hard over the last 4 years to prepare the students for this moment. Without them, we would not be here tonight. We would like to thank Mr. Roger Miller, who is retiring at the end of the year, for his 33 years of service to this school. I would also like to give special thanks to the senior class sponsors, Mrs. Russell and Mrs. Shelton, for making tonight's ceremony possible. We have several marshals from the junior class assisting with this ceremony. These students are chosen because they presently have the top 6 grade point averages of their class. They are Catherine Batha, Emilio Batista, Alexis Frazine, Nicholas Green, Alexandria Swafford, J.J. Sweat. It is now time to recognize the valedictorian and salutatorian for the class of 2020. The salutatorian is Svenja Lindquist. The valedictorian is Dawson Troutman. The valedictorian and salutatorian will now address the class.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. It is my privilege to extend a heartfelt welcome to those who will be viewing this. Thank you all for being here, maybe not physically, but in heart, to honor this momentous occasion for the class of 2020. I know that these past few weeks have been in less than ideal conditions, but thanks to the parents and staff that have volunteered their time and effort to this graduation, I've been able to stand here before you today. This school and its unique assembly of peers and educators has been an impact on my life and personal growth that will surely affect me in the future. If college is the place where you find yourself, then high school is definitely where you start asking questions. I know that these questions have made me have to go down to the counselor's office many a time to talk over things. Even those who may think that they haven't had a change throughout their high school years, the fact that they are sitting here, maybe at home watching this today, but have gone through this process alongside me means that they have made a choice and are following a path for the rest of their lives. These decisions and choices are key elements that will impact you through the rest of your lives. We have broken, formed connections, friendships, and other relationships through this journey. We have had low and high points, gone through a range of emotions, joined teams, clubs, and dedicated ourselves to our interests, and seen growth both through disadvantage and advantage. It is because I have gone along with you through this time that I know without a doubt that this is a hard time for many, full of anxiety, fear, even boredom, and lost memories that the virus and its panic have caused for us, but these will only make us stronger. In the past few weeks, you guys have stocked up on toilet paper, done YouTube exercises, challenges, baked one too many banana breads, watched hours of TikTok, and maybe even made a few of yourself. We have waded through mountains of online schoolwork, and we've come out successful in finally completing this year. We started out with senioritis, and we ended up actually missing school. Despite everything and this physical distance between us all, we've pushed through. We've made some firsts along the way. We are the first class to have the longest graduation that will be viewed either online or through a video and spanning over the course of a few days. Be viewed in a compilation that you're probably watching at home right now. Our time here and experiences have been greatly shaped by our teachers, who have spent their days passing on knowledge that is essential to the rest of our lives and our success as adults. So I think some thank yous are definitely in order. I want to thank Mr. Morrow, first of all, for his consideration and support that he's given me through these years, especially for that time that I got lost on the road trying to drive home and crashed my car into his yard. I want to thank Miss Scott for the snacks that have gotten me through the long days. Without you, I probably would have failed everything and fallen asleep through class many of times. I want to thank Miss Herbst and Mr. Green for pushing me to have an interest in mathematics and government, two of my not so strong subjects. I want to thank Mr. Cochran for his waiter yoga videos. For some reason, he gets one of those out every day, which I think he must have a superpower that stops time or something. It's insane. I want to thank Ms. Porter and Ms. Bramer for their help with problems I couldn't get my head around, and the much needed bonus questions. And I want to thank my English teachers for making it so I was both able to write the speech and at least somewhat sound like I know what I'm talking about. Thank who you love and who have you been supporting you, class of 2020. Whether they be your mother, father, grandparent, sibling, or even your friends who you hold close. These are the people that have supported you through the past, and no matter your choices, have trusted you and pushed you to go even farther. They have motivated you and let the emotional help you needed to carry on. Thank you all. Now that the school year has come to a close, and I've been able to use these abilities, experience, and the knowledge that the school has bestowed upon me, I've been able to be accepted to the United States Air Force Academy, where I'll hopefully go to help service our country to even greater heights. I'm so happy to be able to go on to the next part of my life and take one little step further that will take me so much farther. Despite some of the things that I'll leave behind, I know that I will always remember my time here, my family, and my friends. I wish you all luck in your experiences, and I thank you, class of 2020. Congratulations all, and I can't wait to see where adulthood takes you. Thank you.
Dear fellow graduates, I would like to start off by thanking the school for allowing us to still have our graduation, the community for their support during these trying times, and my classmates for the experiences and bonds we have developed throughout our years together. While the current COVID pandemic has taken away many things from us, such as our senior prom, senior skip day, and even this very graduation, there's one thing that we still hold strong, and that is our community. Our school has always felt very intertwined with the community, from our strong showing at school blood drives to our students helping out with community service. Our classmates have always held this community in a high regard. This tight-knit community bond is something that no adversity can take away from us. Even when we move on to college, trade school, the military, or any other path that we may take, we will still be able to hold on and cherish this community surrounding us. I know that each and every one of my fellow graduates will find a way to excel in any path that they choose. While life inevitably brings challenges and hardships, such as the one that we currently face, I know that our perseverance will help us to overcome these challenges and get on track to accomplish our dreams. So, class of 2020, as we come to the conclusion of our high school career, it is important that we remember the times we had, good and bad, and cherish them, as high school is one of the biggest turning points in our lives. I wish you all luck in your future. Thank you.
We will now recognize the honor graduates and present them with their awards. The honor graduates represent students with the top 10% cumulative grade point average for the class of 2020. Dawson David Troutman. Svenja Melina Lindquist. Ethan Fletcher Atkinson. Anna Lindley Thompson. Owen Mitchell Westbrooks. Gracie Malin Stewart. Jocelyn Tierra Hearn. Madeline Lee Coakley. Desire Moon Henderson. Kara Lynn Womack. Haley Nicole Spry. Kaylee Cheyenne Frazier. Jesse Renee Lewis. As principal of Massac County High School, I now certify the presentation of diplomas. Mr. Kendall.
Will the first row please rise? Dawson David Troutman. Svenja Melina Lindquist. Ethan Fletcher Atkinson. Anna Lindley Thompson. Owen Mitchell Westbrooks. Gracie Malin Stewart. Jocelyn Tierra Hearn. Madeline Lee Coakley. Desire Moon Henderson. Kara Lynn Womack. Haley Nicole Spry. Kaylee Cheyenne Frazier. Victoria Paige Adams. Evan Luke Albritton. Joshua Brennan Anderson. Sierra Lynn Ashley. Morgan Rose Atkinson. Tavia Latrice Bailey. Blake Wayne Baird. Emily Grace Basham. Graciela Elizabeth Beck. Griffin Jack Bernard. Jonte Zachariah Blankenship. John David Bowman. Camden Lane Boyd. Jacob Wayne Brown. Matthew Keith Brown. Courtney Renee Burgess. Sammy Joe Burkhart. Devin James Burris. Andrew Dale Castleman. Dylan Charles Chambers. Seth Edward Clausen. Autumn Michelle Cofield. Rachel Marie Cahoon. Dylan Drew Copley. Samuel Dean Crockett. Courtney Elizabeth Dreblow. Alexis Hope Eastwood. Maria Jasmine Ellis. Victoria Renee Cheryl English. Allison Mackenzie Fairchild. Brooke Marie Fasolo. Catherine Grace Foss. Mackenzie Lynn Frick. Carson Nicole Fritch. Madison Danielle Giltner. Joanna Marie Grandstaff. Sadie Ann Gray. DeLillian Shelby Jean Griffin. Joshua Samuel Gooderslaw. Olivia Nicole Hammond. Isaiah Hart II. Claudia Danielle Hayes. Autumn Sage Hemphill. Emily Ann Hogan. Shanna Lee Hollis. Caleb Lee Holman. Tristan Lane Hawksworth. Madison Nicole Huntercook. Aubriella Lou Ann Jackson. Malika Nashay Johnson. Sydney Brooke Johnson. Natalie Nicole Johnston. Eli Harley Wade Kester. Devin Matthew Kingsley. Andrew Michael Clayfer. Austin Matthew Cordy. Chelsea Dawn LaRoe. Leon Lee. Tristan Thomas Lowry. Abigail Grace Mangrum. Noah Joseph Matasevic. Jadasia Willis Mays. Cameron Renee McBride. Hannah Claire McComas. Matthew Lee Malachi McCormick. Rebecca Page McGinnis. Cameron Bryce McManus. Hunter Matthew McManus. Aaron Chase Melcher. Lynn Ann Mitchell. Justin Tyler Mitchell. Jeremy Allen Mittendorf. Jace Aaron Mizell. Summer Ray Nally. Abigail Elizabeth Niehoff. Bruce Wayne Neal. Cassie Marie Oliver. Dakota Allen Palmer. Ethan Michael Parks. Alec Ryan Palmer. Emily Jordan Palmer. Allison Denise Powell. Christopher Matthew Pummer. Caleb Joshin Raymer. Stetson Lee Ramey. Isaiah James Reed. Lane Thomas Reed. Ethan Luke Rotman. Alexis Leanne Rudolph. Christopher Scott Runyon. Julian Ray Russell. Emily Evelyn Rashula. Mason Quinn Searcy. Madeline Nicole Stewart. Kirsten Ann Stringer. Elizabeth Dawn Sullivan. Austin Ray Summers. Cheney Marie Sutton. Haley Marie Taylor. Aaron Joseph Thigpen. Caitlin Ann Gail Marie Thomas. Elise Ann Thomas. David Jermaine Thompson. Jordan Nicole Tolbert. Zachary Allen Travis. Micah Don Trout. Paige Ashley Trout. Xavier Daniel Waddell. Stephen Dylan Wagner. Destiny Joy Wade. Seth Aaron Walker. Taylor Brooke Walters. Armani Nicole Warfield. Brandon Paul Webster. Kaylee Maylin Weisenberger. Tristan Anthony White. Jonah Ivan Willis.
While the last 4 years have seemed like an eternity to many of you, I promise they have passed far too quickly for many of us. 4 years ago, you walked into MCHS as freshmen, and I'm proud to say tonight you will walk out as graduates. This class has worked very hard to make sure this graduation is simply one more step in their education and not the end. I am proud to say that 98% of this graduating class will be attending college, vocational school, the armed forces, or apprenticeship programs. Also, this senior class has been awarded almost $2 million in scholarship money. Having fulfilled all the requirements set forth by the state of Illinois and the Massac Unit 1 Board of Education, I am proud to pronounce you graduates of Massac County High School. You may move your tassel from the right to the left. On January 19th of this year, MCHS band director David Hannon passed away. Mr. Hannon was beloved by all. His impact on the band program and the school is immeasurable. It is my pleasure to announce that the high school band room will now be known as the David M. Hannon Memorial Band Room. Class of 2020, thank you for representing MCHS well. We are sad to see you go. We look forward to see what you will accomplish in the future, and we will be celebrating your successes with you. We will always be proud to say that you're a patriot. Thank you.